Ever walked into an office and immediately felt the energy? Maybe the air was tense, like everyone was walking on eggshells, or maybe it was buzzing with creativity and collaboration. Here's the uncomfortable truth. That atmosphere, it usually starts at the top. In Primal Leadership, Daniel Goleman reveals something groundbreaking. The best leaders don't just manage tasks, they manage emotions. And the science shows it's not soft skills, it's the hard edge of performance. Teams with emotionally intelligent leaders outperform others by up to 20% in profitability and productivity. So how does this actually work in real life? Let's break it down. Part 1. The emotional reality of leadership. Goleman's research shows something counterintuitive. Emotions are contagious. Ever been in a meeting where the boss was stressed and suddenly everyone was on edge? That's not coincidence. It's biology. Our brains are wired to mirror the emotional state of the most dominant person in the room. Take Sarah, a senior manager at a tech firm. After a disastrous product launch, her team was paralyzed, afraid to take risks, second-guessing every move. Instead of doubling down on pressure, she did something radical. She acknowledged the failure openly, then shifted the tone. "We messed up. Now, what's the smartest way forward?" That simple shift, owning the emotion, then redirecting it, unlocked her team's problem-solving. Part 2. The 6 leadership styles and when to use them. Goleman identifies 6 distinct leadership styles, each with a different emotional impact. Visionary, come with me. Best for inspiring change coaching, try this. For long-term development, affiliative, people come first. Healing riffs, building trust. Democratic, what do you think? When you need buy-in, pacey setting. Do as I do now. For quick results, but toxic if overused. Commanding, do what I say. In crises, but destructive long-term. Most leaders default to 1 or 2 styles. The key is flexibility. Example: when a financial firm faced a merger, their CEO used a visionary approach to rally everyone around the new mission. But when layoffs hit, he switched to affiliative, holding small team meetings to address fears. The result? They retained 90% of their top talent, while competitors bled staff. Part 3. Why self-awareness is your secret weapon. Here's where most leaders fail. They don't realize how their own emotions drive their team's performance. Goleman calls this the CEO disease, when leaders are the last to know how they're really perceived. A classic example. Mark, a startup founder, prided himself on being direct, but his team saw it as brutal. Projects stalled because people were afraid to speak up. It wasn't until his board forced him through 360-degree feedback that he realized his high standards were actually killing innovation. The fix? Brutal self-honesty. Ask, how does my mood affect my team today? Part 4. The art of empathy, without being a pushover. Empathy isn't about being nice. It's about reading the room. Goleman's research found that the best leaders can accurately sense unspoken frustrations before they blow up. Take Priya, a retail exec. She noticed her store managers were burning out but wouldn't admit it. Instead of waiting for complaints, she changed shift schedules proactively and publicly praised small wins to rebuild morale. Turnover dropped by 30% in 6 months. The lesson? Listen to what people aren't saying. Part 5. How to shift a toxic culture. Bad emotional climates literally rewire brains for fear. Goleman's studies show that chronic stress at work impairs memory, creativity, and decision-making. But the reverse is also true. When a manufacturing plant replaced their yelling, blame-heavy boss with a leader who calmly problem-solved, defects dropped by 40%. Why? People weren't hiding mistakes anymore. The fastest way to change culture? Model the emotions you want to see. If you want creativity, show curiosity. If you need accountability, demonstrate calm focus. Part 6. The dark side of emotional leadership. This isn't about fake positivity. In fact, Goleman warns against leaders who suppress negative emotions. That just breeds distrust. The best leaders name emotions without being ruled by them. Example: during a budget crisis, a hospital administrator told her team, "Yes, this is scary, but we've handled tough times before. Here's the plan." That honesty, paired with clear action, kept panic from spreading. Part 7. Building your emotional agility. The good news? Emotional intelligence isn't fixed. Goleman's team found that with practice, leaders can rewire their default responses. Start small, pause before reacting in high-stress moments. Label your emotions. I'm frustrated because... Choose the response that serves your team, not just your mood. One CEO kept a mood diary for a month. Just that awareness helped him cut his reactive outbursts by half, and his team's performance soared. Here's the bottom line. Great leadership isn't about being the smartest in the room. It's about being the most emotionally strategic. So here's your challenge. For one day, track how your mood affects your team. Do people light up when you walk in? Or tense up? That's your leadership climate. Drop a comment. What's one emotional shift that could transform your workplace? And if you're ready to master the science of high-performance leadership, hit subscribe. This is the Corporate Stickman, helping you lead with brains, heart, and a little science.
For more audiobooks and book summary, subscribe to the Corporate Stickman channel and click on the notification bell to keep yourself updated on more self-improvement videos.